Have you ever flipped through one of those glossy garden magazines and thought to yourself, oh, I wish my backyard could look like that, but it must cost a fortune? Well, let me tell you a little secret. You don't need deep pockets to create a garden that looks expensive. In fact, all you need is a few clever finds from Dollar Tree, just a single dollar. Today, I'm going to show you 15 amazing garden ideas that cost only $1 each, but look like you've spent hundreds. And here's the best part. These ideas aren't just beautiful, they're also senior-friendly. They're easy on your hands, easy on your budget, and they'll bring a whole lot of joy right to your garden. So stay with me, especially for the 10th idea, because that one is so magical, it might just become your new favorite garden trick. Hello dear friends, and welcome to the Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Think of this video as a cozy chat over the garden fence, where I share simple little secrets that can transform your outdoor space without costing you much at all. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just someone who enjoys a few pots on the patio, these ideas will inspire you. And don't worry, you don't need to be perfect at crafting or gardening. This is about enjoying the process, being creative, and finding joy in the little things. If you enjoy tips like this, I'd love it if you could click that like button, subscribe, and share this video. It really helps us grow our community of senior gardeners, not just here but all across the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and wherever you're watching from. So let's dig in together and start turning those $1 finds into treasures for your garden. Idea 1: Solar Pathway Magic. Let's start with something simple but oh so magical: Dollar Tree solar lights. You've probably seen them lined up in someone's walkway before, but here's a little twist that makes them look designer expensive. Instead of just sticking them in the ground, pop the tops off the solar lights and place them inside mason jars, old lanterns, or even pretty glass vases from Dollar Tree. At night, they glow like little fireflies trapped in a jar, casting the most beautiful light across your garden. And the best part? No wires, no plugs, and no fuss. Just $1 and a sprinkle of creativity. If you want to take it up a notch, use frosted glass spray on the jar or vase before adding the solar light. That soft, diffused glow looks like something right out of a fancy garden catalog. Idea 2: Decorative pebble stepping stones. Now, here's one of my favorites: homemade stepping stones. You don't need to spend a fortune at the garden center when Dollar Tree has almost everything you need. Grab one of their round plastic trays or even a pie tin, a small bag of quick-set cement from the hardware store, and then sprinkle in Dollar Tree glass gems, marbles, or polished pebbles. Pour the cement into your tray, arrange your gems in a pretty pattern, and let it dry. When you pop it out, you've got a stunning stepping stone that looks like boutique garden art. You can even press in seashells, old keys, or broken bits of china for a personal touch. It's not just a stepping stone, it's a little memory marker in your garden. Idea 3: Hanging basket glow up. Alright, let's move on to baskets, because nothing makes a garden feel alive quite like hanging flowers. Dollar Tree sells simple wire baskets, and at first glance they don't look like much. But with a little love, they can turn into gorgeous hanging displays. Line the inside with coconut coir if you have it, or even a piece of burlap or an old Dollar Tree shower curtain for the thrifty version. Fill it with soil, then add trailing flowers like petunias, lobelia, or ivy. Once they start cascading down, your basket suddenly looks like something straight out of a garden center catalog, but you've only spent a couple of dollars. If your hands aren't as steady as they used to be, try planting all the flowers while the basket is sitting on a table, then hang it up once you're finished. Much easier on the back and shoulders. Idea 4: Faux terracotta planters. Now let's talk pots. Terracotta planters have that timeless rustic charm, but real ones can get pricey and heavy. Dollar Tree's plastic planters are lightweight and easy to handle, but let's be honest, they don't look nearly as classy. That's where a little paint magic comes in. Mix any Dollar Tree craft paint with a spoonful of baking soda and dab it onto the plastic pot. This creates that rough, sandy texture we all associate with real terracotta. Use warm shades like burnt orange, cinnamon brown, or even soft cream for a Mediterranean feel. For extra character, brush on just a touch of white paint in streaks. It gives the effect of sun-aged pottery, the kind you'd find on a villa porch in Italy. Imagine that. your patio looking like Tuscany, all for $1 a pot. Idea 5. Teacup bird feeders. Now, here's a sweet one that always makes me smile. Teacup bird feeders. You can pick up ceramic cups and saucers from Dollar Tree. With a little strong glue, attach the cup to the saucer, tilt it on its side if you like, then hang it up with sturdy twine or set it on a garden post. Fill it with bird seed and you've just created the prettiest little bird cafe in town. The birds will love it and you'll love watching them flit in and out while you sip your morning tea. It adds a touch of charm and whimsy to any garden. Place your teacup feeder near a window so you can enjoy the view without even stepping outside. It's like a live nature show, right in your backyard. Idea 6. Mason jar herb garden. Let's bring the garden a little closer to home, right onto your windowsill. Mason jars from Dollar Tree are perfect for growing herbs like basil, mint, or parsley. Just add a few pebbles at the bottom for drainage, fill with potting soil, and tuck in your herb seeds or small starter plants. Label each jar with a chalkboard sticker or even a handwritten tag, and suddenly you've got a charming indoor herb garden that looks like it came straight out of a farmhouse kitchen. If lifting heavy pots feels like too much, keep your mason jars on a tray so you can move them all at once with ease. Plus, it makes watering a whole lot tidier. Idea 7. Painted rock garden markers. Let's add a little color and fun now. Painted rock garden markers. Dollar Tree sells paint sets, and you can usually find smooth stones outside or in their craft section. Paint each stone with the name or even a little picture of the plant it belongs to. For example, a bright red tomato with a little green stem or a cheerful yellow carrot. These markers are not only useful but also bring so much personality to your garden beds. And if you've got grandkids, this is the perfect project to do together. Imagine their little faces lighting up when they see their artwork proudly sitting in the garden. Seal the stones with a clear outdoor spray from the hardware store so the colors stay bright through sun and rain. Idea 8. Plastic laundry basket raised bed. Now here's a clever trick that seniors especially love, a raised bed made from a simple Dollar Tree laundry basket. All you need to do is line the inside with landscape fabric, or if you're thrifty, even a Dollar Tree shower curtain will do. Fill it with soil and just like that, you have a lightweight portable raised bed. It's perfect for shallow root vegetables like lettuce, spinach, or radishes. And the best part? You can move it around easily to follow the sun or tuck it closer to your porch when you don't feel like walking far. If bending is tough, place the basket on an old bench, table, or sturdy stand. Suddenly you've got waist-high gardening without the backache. Idea 9. Dollar Tree fence trellis. Climbing plants can make any garden feel lush and grand, but trellises from the garden store can cost a small fortune. Here's where Dollar Tree saves the day. Pick up a few sections of their wire fencing, zip-tie them together, and stand them upright in your garden bed. In no time you'll have a trellis perfect for cucumbers, beans, or even sweet peas. Spray paint it black or bronze if you'd like to give it that elegant wrought iron look. No one will guess it was just a couple of dollars worth of fencing. Add fairy lights to the trellis at night for a magical effect, perfect for evening relaxation in the garden. Idea 10. Solar mason jar lanterns, special highlight. Now this one is the showstopper, and I promised you wouldn't want to miss it. Take a simple Dollar Tree mason jar, add a handful of pebbles, seashells, or colorful glass gems at the bottom, and then pop in the top of a Dollar Tree solar light. When the sun goes down, the jar glows like a little lantern, soft, warm, and absolutely enchanting. Line them along your porch steps, hang them from tree branches, or cluster them on your patio table, and suddenly your backyard feels like a fairy garden. For an even fancier touch, wrap the jars with Dollar Tree twine or ribbon before placing them outside. Your neighbors will think you've splurged on high-end designer lanterns. Idea 11. Dollar Tree dish planters. Here's one that will make you feel like a garden designer without breaking the bank. Dollar Tree dish planters. Head over to the kitchen aisle and pick up a mix of plates, bowls, and cups. With a little creativity and some strong glue, you can stack them into a tiered planter. Plant succulents, herbs, or even small flowers in each tier, and suddenly you've got a centerpiece that looks like it came from a fancy boutique. Place it on your patio table or in a sunny corner of your porch, and watch it become the conversation starter of the season. If you use colorful dishes, match the plants to the dish tones. For example, lavender in a soft blue bowl or bright marigolds in a sunny yellow one. It ties everything together beautifully. Idea 12. Garden picture frame signs. Now let's add some garden art. Dollar Tree sells plenty of picture frames, and with a little paint and creativity they can become beautiful garden signs. Paint the frame in cheerful outdoor color, seal it with a clear coat, and either insert a hand-painted quote, a pressed flower design, or even your plant labels. Place them on stakes or hang them along your garden fence for a charming touch that looks far more expensive than it is. Write inspiring little phrases like "bloom where you're planted" or "grandma's garden." They'll bring a smile to your face every time you walk past and to anyone who visits. Idea 13. Wind chime from utensils. Here's one that brings a little music to the garden: wind chimes made from Dollar Tree utensils. Yes, you heard that right. Pick up some cutlery, a metal ring, and a bit of twine or fishing line. Tie the utensils so they dangle and gently touch when the wind blows. Hang it on your porch or near your favorite sitting spot, and you'll get that soft, tinkling sound every time a breeze passes by. It's simple, whimsical, and full of character, just like an old-fashioned country porch. For a touch of nostalgia, paint the handles of the utensils in cheerful colors or even let grandkids decorate them. Every chime will carry a memory. Idea 14. Faux stone wall art. Now, let's add a little elegance. Did you know Dollar Tree sells faux stone wall decals? With just a few foam boards or sturdy cardboard pieces, you can create panels of stone arts to place against your fence or shed. It gives the illusion of a rustic stone wall without the heavy lifting or the expense. Place a few potted plants in front of it, and suddenly you've created a high-end backdrop that looks like it belongs in a designer garden magazine. Frame the faux stone panel with Dollar Tree wooden trim or painted sticks to make it look even more polished. Idea 15. Plastic bottle flower towers with Dollar Tree support. Now for our grand finale, an idea that turns ordinary recyclables into something extraordinary: flower towers made from plastic bottles with a little Dollar Tree help. Here's how it works. Cut the sides of empty plastic bottles to create planting pockets, then stack them vertically using a sturdy rod or pole from Dollar Tree as the support. Fill each bottle with soil and colorful flowers: petunias, pansies, or even trailing nasturtiums. In no time you'll have a vertical garden bursting with blooms, and it'll look like something straight out of a professional landscaper's portfolio. The best part? It's lightweight, budget-friendly, and saves space, perfect for patios or small gardens. Paint the bottles in bright colors before stacking, so your tower is a cheerful piece of art even before the flowers grow in. So my friends, today we discovered 15 Dollar Tree garden ideas that cost only $1 but look like you spent hundreds, from glowing solar lanterns and cheerful bird feeders to clever raised beds and even elegant stone-style backdrops. Every single one of these projects proves that beauty doesn't have to be expensive, it just needs a touch of creativity. I hope you're feeling inspired to try one or two, or maybe even all of these little projects. Remember, gardening isn't about being perfect, it's about joy, creativity, and those small moments that make you smile every time you step outside. If you enjoyed our time together, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with another gardening friend. It truly helps our Golden Years Lifestyle Hub community grow, not just here but all across the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and anywhere gardeners gather. And before you go, I'd love to hear in the comments which of these 15 ideas would you try first. Your stories and ideas inspire me, and they help others in our community too. Until next time, remember this: no matter your age, your energy, or your budget, you are capable of creating a beautiful garden, and you deserve to enjoy every bloom along the way. Take care, my friends, and happy gardening.